Welcome to the World Karate Federation's live draw for the fourth Karate1 Premier League of the season. The draw and competition take place in Baku, the capital city of Azerbaijan. Karate1 Premier League tournaments are now operating a round-robin system with a maximum of 32 athletes placed in each pool. The rank for each athlete is based on their event position at the beginning of registration. And the top 8 seeds for the event are allotted the predetermined pools. Any athletes competing, although their places are allocated randomly across all the pools. Athletes on the competition start list are divided into 8 groups of the world ranked number 1 athletes down to the world ranked number 8. Group 2 athletes are seeded 9 to 16, Group 3 17 to 24, and finally Group 4 athletes 25 to 32. Top 8 athletes from the round robin qualify for the quarter-final stage of the competition. Once we get to the quarter-final stage, the round robin is complete and we go through to the brackets with the normal eliminations into the final medal. First up, female kata. Now, each of the athletes in those seeds will move across from the athlete list into the draw proper. And as you see here, there are 2 pools with crosses. Therefore, there are only 6 pools. And in that case, with 6 groups, the first of each of the group and the top 2 best second positions with the world ranking highest will qualify for the quarter-final. As you see the colours changing and the athletes are moving across into the various pools. Ono Hikaru from Japan, the world silver medalist. She was first in Rabat, first and second in Fujairah, and she was third in Matosinhos. Lau Mu Xiong Grace from Hong Kong, China, Olympic bronze medalist, second in Rabat, second in Matosinhos, and third in Fujairah. And of course, there is Kyo Shimizu of Japan, the Olympic silver medalist. She didn't compete in Rabat, but in the last 2 competitions, she took first place. And with the absence of Sandra Sanchez, who's now retired from competition, they have to watch out for Kyo Shimizu. And Mahu Ono, also from Japan. She was 2 times third placed this season, both in Rabat and Matosinhos. And Dilara Bozan of Turkey. She hasn't had the best Premier League season, but she did take the silver medal in the European Championships this year. Closing in on the last positions of the athletes for the female kata, which will complete the draw, and we're looking forward to some exciting medal prospects in the female kata. On to the male kata this time. Same process, the athletes will have their names turned into yellow, and then they will be allocated across the 8 pools for the male kata division. First, we have Ali Sofologlu from Turkey, 27 years old and the Olympic bronze medalist and current European champion, and will be up against a tough opposition in this contest if he wants to take the gold. The USA are well represented here. We have another Olympian in Ariel Torres Gutierrez. He was a bronze medalist in the Olympic Games in Tokyo. Tozaki Gakuji was also a bronze medalist in the World Games. Japan's Kazumasa Moto, the World Games champion, will be looking to continue his winning streak after taking the gold medal in Rabat. Damien Quintero isn't in the competition, but you can bet that he will be watching from afar to see how these athletes are progressing. In particular, he'll be keeping his eyes on Sofoglu of Turkey. Those 8 pools and the top 2 going through, we'll end up with that 8 semi-final and quarter-final challenges from these fantastic karateka who've traveled from all corners of the world here to Baku in Azerbaijan. Just a chance now to have a look and savor some of those contests in the various pools. In Pool 8, we see just 3 athletes with Sofoglu sitting in the strongest position. On to kumite now, and the female minus 50 kilogram. Serap Oslik Aporoglu of Turkey. Again, strong contention from the Turkish team. She's the number 1 seed, and she was second in Matosinhos. The World Games silver medalist Yogelis Salazar from Venezuela travelled here on top of her 2 third places in the Karate1 Premier League this season. We also have Juna Suki of the Philippines, and she's had no Premier League medals this season, but was a gold medal winner in the World Games. Aporoglu will be looking to see if she can regain some of that fantastic position she had last year as she was competing in many of the Karate1 Premier Leagues and Continental Championships. Suki Juna, she's in Pool 2, as you see, seeded number 11. But strong contender, no doubt, that she'll be up against just 1 or 2 more athletes to populate that pool. And Salazar, Yogelis Salazar in Pool 4. She's the number 1 in that pool, most definitely, and looking to progress to the quarterfinal stages. Just 2 more athletes to complete the draw for the female kumite minus 50 kilogram category. Staying with female kumite, at this time the minus 55 kilogram category, and we have that amazing athlete who will be first out of the blocks. And there she is now, Angelika Teliuga from Ukraine, the Olympic silver medalist, World Games champion. She's becoming the queen of the division in Karate1 Premier League with 13 Karate1 Premier League wins, including 2 first and a second this season. And she get another gold to go with it. Not if anything can be done about it from Alam Youssef of Egypt, the current world champion. And she was second in Rabat and third in Fujairah in the United Arab Emirates. And there she is in Pool 2. Luxembourg's Jennifer Walling. She competed in the last 3 Karate1 Premier Leagues, but to date she hasn't had any real successes. But she is a formidable opponent, and I'm sure she'll be looking to get herself on the podium here in Baku, Azerbaijan. Now the ranks are ranging from the top pool and the top seeds of number 1 right through. We can see, for example, in Pool 3, Amy Connell from Scotland. She'll be setting out her stall. She's done particularly well in European Championships. She's been a medalist, bronze medalist, and she's also been a successful medal prospect in the Karate1 Premier League. Female kumite minus 55 kilogram draw. Moving on now, and again, staying with female categories, the minus 61 kilogram. We have another situation here where there are 6 pools. And those crosses are the pools 3 and 7, which won't be contested. But we do have another athlete from the Ukraine, Anita Serogina. She's in pool 8. You see here, in pool 6, and she is the number 1 seed, World Games champion. She was first in Matosinhos, and she was a silver medalist in Fujairah. And she got herself in the medals yet again. Canada's representative, Haya Yuma. Haya Yuma is the Pan American champion and took third place in the Premier League in Matosinhos. Once more, we have a situation where a few of the athletes, for example, Lynn Snell of the Netherlands, she has competed in all of the Premier League so far this season. She did take third place in Rabat, but it is a very difficult situation to be able to demonstrate the kind of consistency that we have had from Anita Serogina and in the other division there, particularly Angelica Teliuga. That completes the draw for the female kumite minus 61 kilogram. The last of the minus 68 kilogram category. Once more, 6 pools. And in this case, we have the first of the number 1 seeds from Azerbaijan, Olympic bronze medalist, Arina Zaretska, current world champion. So we are treated with the best of the best in the Karate1 Premier League. The Azerbaijan star has been on the Premier League podium twice already this season. Silvia Semerero from Italy. She's in pool 4. Semerero, the World Games winner. And she was the first in Matosinhos. She was on the podium in gold medal position. She was second in Fujairah. Again, she has a season of consistency here. Can she continue to be successful? And what about Beryl Abdelaziz in pool 2? The Olympic champion, twice bronze medalist this season. Can she make gold this time round? The lower ranked athletes will no doubt be hoping to avoid those big guns of pool 6 with Arina Zaretska and pool 2 with Beryl Abdelaziz. That concludes the female kumite minus 68 kilogram category. The last of the female categories now, and it's the plus 68 kilogram. Again, 6 pools. And remember, in the case of 6 pools, it's the first of each group and the 2 best seconds with the highest World Karate Federation ranking that qualify to the quarterfinal stages. Sofia Berotseva of Kazakhstan is the number 1 seed in this group, and this is only the second Karate1 Premier League outing this season for the Olympic bronze medalist, and She was also a World Games champion. Alieva Farida. She's ranked number 40 in the competition and hoping to bring home a medal for the first time for the host nation in this competition. We have in pool number 4 there, Tita Kainanen of Finland. And she's up against Ayumi Uekusa of Japan. Uekusa, one of the top fighters in this division for many years. Anastasia Stepesco in pool 5, ranked 24, but perhaps the ranking of some of these athletes hardly do them justice because they are formidable fighters. That completes the draw for the female kumite plus 68 kilogram category. Now on to the men's kumite. We have the male minus 60 kilogram. Start off with the top seed in the group is Eri Samday of Turkey, the Olympic silver medalist and 2-time European champion. Took a bronze medal in Matosinhos back in April. He's in pool 8. Abdullah Shaban of Kuwait. He's the second in the seeds. And he's looking on form, having taken 2 bronze medals out of the last 3 Karate1 Premier Leagues this season. Christos Stefano Sanos of Greece, 22-year-old World Games bronze medalist and a gold medal winner in Matosinhos, is looking to add to his tally here in Baku. Abdullah Shaban in pool 2, number 1 seed there. He's ranked number 5. Taz Sami, pool number 5. He's up against Sanos. Now when these athletes will be competing and they'll be looking to progress through the ranks, if they get a win, they get 2 points. They get a draw, they get 1 point. If they lose, they get nothing. So it's very difficult to qualify through the round robin system. But it's a very fair system because it gives athletes an opportunity to move on and have more than one bout. Often you would travel across the world to have 1 3-minute match and then have to travel all the way back again. But the pool system has changed all of that. Very exciting as you get to the closing stages of the pools. Male kumite minus 60 kilogram category. Male minus 67 kilogram category. And this is without doubt a division full of world-class talent and a real treat in store, no doubt. The Olympic champion competing, Stephen da Costa from France, will be providing some exciting karate. People remember how he performed so incredibly well in Tokyo 2020. But he's not going to have it all his own way, that's for sure. Vinicius Figueira of Venezuela, the World Games gold medalist, has been active in the Karate1 Premier League this season, but he's yet to take a medal. Perhaps over the next few days that will change. Bagur Burak in Pool 5, another stalwart of the karate world, and Tural Aglazade, he's competing in Pool 7. Yves Marshall Tadisi from Hungary, the World Games silver medalist and a bronze medalist in Rabat. Could we be looking at a rerun of the World Games final between himself and Vinicius Figueira? As I say, last season is Zabiullah Porshab from the Islamic Republic of Iran. He's making his first quest for gold, having had time out. We have another athlete from Azerbaijan, Akam Mamayev, and he's ranked number 51. In Azerbaijan, he's hoping to bring home a medal, get himself onto the podium and make his host country proud. Nabil Shabi in pool number 5, another top fighter. We have a wash of talent across these 8 pools. Ivan Kvesic, we have Agur Aktash in pool 7. One of the Timmermans brothers in pool 6, Brian Timmermans, been performing particularly well. So the male minus 84 kilogram category, closing with the last 2 or 3 athletes to make up those positions. And we come to the last of the divisions for the draw, and this is the male kumite plus 84 kilogram. There are 6 pools, and we have that fantastic fighter from Georgia, Gogita Akania, the Olympian. He's the Karate1 Premier League grand winner and the current world champion. He's the top number 1 position. But this is a division that has some fantastic athletes competing. Babacar Seco from Spain is the World Games winner. He's taken the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in the last 3 Karate1 Premier Leagues. Can he make this 4 in a row? Well, not if the likes of the Olympic silver medalist Tariq Hamidi of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Now, he won the Premier League medal this season, but he hasn't performed as he did in the Olympic Games just yet, but he may have a chance to revenge perhaps that and turn that tables, because we also have the Olympic finalist in this division. And this is the first outing for Sajid Ghanzadeh of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The Olympic champions competing for the first time this season. If these 2 giants get to the final, I have no doubt whatsoever that it will be